be uncomfortably warm?
We got a bit of time, 5 minutes.
Yeah, because I'm looking at what you're putting on and I'm sweating thinking about it.
Well, I brought it all, so I thought I might as well put it all on. Really. So that's my safety tether. It's a week by week, month by month challenge. I mean, all this stuff is actually super high tech. It's amazing, but I can talk more about that later. So I have my tooth on. I'll do my tooth on. Okay, good. I think I might as well go for it, right? When you're climbing, you actually step every 3 breaths. So you're actually climbing this slowly. No, in fact, if you saw me, you'd be like, whoa, look at that guy go. He's going at a good pace. Some people are stepping every 5 breaths.
Really?
That's how slow they're going. You're taking a step and you're taking 1 step and breathing 5 times.
Is your instinct to go faster?
You have to be very disciplined, right?
Yeah.
The other thing with your oxygen mask is you've got to put it around your face very tightly. And a lot of people don't like that. So you'll see people climbing like this. You kind of got like, hey, how's it going? But it's actually not as efficient. So you got to train yourself to have it in your toes. And some people don't like that. It's very claustrophobic. But it's supplemental oxygen. It's adding oxygen to the air you're breathing. So obviously you want a snug fit. I mean, if you don't have a snug fit, you're losing supplemental oxygen. So I'm also I'm putting it on. I bought it all, so I'm putting it all on.
He's gonna put all his gear on.
Surprisingly, I'm not. I probably sweat a little bit, but that's also why I wear shorts and t-shirts. Someone was like, "Why are you wearing?" It's like because I know once I put the suit on, it's hot. But this is also why above 8,000 meters, it's very difficult to communicate with people. I'd also have goggles on, so if people didn't know who I was, if they weren't from my permit group, no one would know who I was. And that's why a lot of people, this has caused a lot of problems up there because you can come upon people and they're sitting in the snow and are they dead? You're not even sure they're alive always. Are they dead? Are they alive? Are they going up? Are they going down? Where are they from? You can't even see who it is. You learn to recognize the suits of the people that you're working with. It's really difficult in the death zone to communicate with them. Because I mean, I'm taking my mask off, but with it on, this is how I'm talking, right? So can you hear me at all? And I'm
barely.
And I'm with my big hood up.
And there's no wind or anything in here.
And there's wind. Are you okay? Can you hear me? I need help.
Really?
Right? So that's one of the reasons it really breaks down. And I don't think, now that I've been to the death zone, that's what I really appreciate, is I have a whole new appreciation of how once you get there, everything, I mean, I often say everything just goes to hell in a handbasket. So you've really got to be independent and have your systems dialed, and because if you don't, if you get into trouble, I mean, you can die. I'm lucky. I always say there's 3 things that help you deal with altitude. One is physical fitness. So I went on a special program that was very rigorous. I hadn't been that fit probably since university, when I played rugby for U of T back in the day. Secondly, it's just experience with everything. It's with the cold weather, it's with camping, it's with hydrating. I did a whole thing on which chocolate bar would be the best for me to consume when it was frozen. I did a whole research project on that. And then lastly, it's just genetic. And I'm one of those lucky people. I now know that when I for whatever reason, genetically, I'm more predisposed to deal well with the altitude. Ideally, the way you train for climbing Everest is to go climb at altitude, but realistically, that's not realistic for most people. So you have to simulate that, and you need to do that in your physical training, and then you just need to have that width and breadth of experience to deal with being in altitude. So if you're not fully prepared, if you go up there, if something bad happens, it can be very serious. Above 8,000 meters, the smallest decisions can really be life-threatening. I still think most people who go there have prepared, but oddly enough, Everest it's a bit like that it's like the Olympics if the occasional person could pay to be there. So that's what Everest is like. Most people who go have prepared, they've trained, they've done their best.